Go.
Ben Brad at Evolution Martial Arts in Sparks, Nevada with my buddy Brad. We're doing back takes, back control, back escapes, back finishes. This video is back take from butterfly guard. So, Brad's in butterfly guard. First of all, I don't think it's a good idea to be on both knees as this person. It's way better. It makes it harder for him if I'm in combat base. And it's, right, I've got my weight back and stuff. However, people do this. I do this when I get lazy. I shouldn't, but I do, right? And so Brad has access to both my legs now. He's got both these hooks working. That's what he wants. Anytime you're in butterfly guard, the idea is to break base and posture. One great way to do that is an arm drag. So, a couple of details on this. When Brad's gonna look to arm drag, it's when I'm going for his legs. You can't arm drag effectively from up here. He doesn't have the angle, right? So if I were to do this, he could arm drag me if he got my wrist down, so you're gonna kind of wax off, yeah, and then now he has a potential arm drag. But the likelihood of that, it's tough. It's better because when I'm in this position, I have to deal with your legs. Why? Because your legs are connected to me. Your legs are what's gonna off balance me. So I'm gonna be trying to like do things like this and strip those hooks. And you know that. So you're ready for it. So whatever hand this isn't live or anything, but he's going a same side grip, straight across at the wrist. Now he's going for the arm drag position. You could get the elbow, but this is a better place to move people from. Hips and shoulders. So the elbow's not wrong, but it makes it harder. Now, so he gets up in my armpit. Here's an interesting detail. He's trying to lat pull, right? Get this, you want to get your elbow to your ribs basically. That's kind of your motion, right? A lot of people try to like kind of pull this arm across this way, but this is a really weird and weak movement. Even better than that, it's kind of counterintuitive, but you can like shove my wrist this way as you pull this way. His whole thought here is to make me put my hand on the mat. What he doesn't want to do is fall back. You don't want to, no, because you're not going to be able to pull me from there. Like if you start falling back, this is what's going to happen. You're not going to get me. So you actually kind of want to be coming in. Yeah, you want your head close to my head. And then you're trying to get that pull. And then what's going to happen is, as you get the grip, you're posting on my knee on the opposite side. I've seen people do this on the same side. It's not wrong, but it doesn't yield as good of a result. And the reason is when you push here, I kind of fall into you, right? When you push here and you're turning my hips a little that way, I'm gonna fall out here, which makes it easier for you to get around this corner. So I'm a fan of posting on the opposite knee. So as soon as you grip, you're getting that foot in place, right? And in butterfly guard, you don't have to just stay here. You can post on my hips, post on my knees. It should be kind of a dynamic thing. So I'm not like alarmed by you putting your foot on my knee, right? So now as you go here, this is pushing. See what that does to me? It makes me put my hand on the mat. Now you want to get this leg out. So come around this way, Anthony. As that happens, this leg comes out and you're trying to like scoot this way. This leg is already a hook. And now, so here's the moment of truth. When you get me here, we're having a race. Can you get your chest up on my back before I can pull my arm back? Because go ahead and start. Like get up on your knee here. Come over here this way, Anthony. Are you here? So here's our race. This is the moment. If I can get my elbow back through an underhook here, I'm gonna flatten him out, body lock pass. So you could do everything right, except if you leave that space, I'm gonna take you down to the floor. So we'll do the whole thing again. I reach for your feet, you get a straight grip. Look, this is key. See how he's leaning in? His head is in front of his hips. That's how you wanna be, not leaning back. So now this all coordinates together, boom. Hand to the mat. Now it's sort of this race. Before he gets his back or his chest on my back, can I pull my arm through, which I can't. He's got this nice grip. Look where his head is. He's closing off all that space. Now he's gonna have to fight my turtle. And we've talked about this before. I think the most efficient way to do this is a half Nelson from here. So he goes half Nelson behind my head. He's simply gonna fall to the side and bring me with him. And the key here is he has to get this hook in place. If he doesn't, as we're falling, I'm just gonna slide my hips out. So as we're falling to the ground, Brad knows he has to get this hook to keep my hips in there, right? Now we're gonna have a battle. Little hint, as this person, we go back here. So go slow, half Nelson, pull me down. If I know, so let's say you don't have this hook yet, because this happens a lot.
Right.
As we're going, I know he needs that hook. So you're bringing me, I am gonna block that hook and try to get my hips out right there. We might have that little battle. You have to really know what you're doing to understand that little piece. But everybody in the class, you guys were all starting to do that.
That's right.
So this is an arm drag, back take from butterfly. Let's do one at like 60% speed. Okay. And we're fighting here. I've reached for his feet. There's his post. Go. Yeah, you see. Yeah, here we go. Go ahead. And then this is where you end up. If you did everything right. And then we're gonna have that fight. We're trying to get to the finish. Got anything to add?
No.
You got anything to add?
No, it's all good.
All right, right on.